I believe that there's what you call a mistake, and a
Yes.
mistake is doing something and it goes wrong.
Yes.
That's a mistake.
Yes.
But when you do something repeatedly,
Mhm.
it's a behavior.
Yes.
It's not a mistake.
Yes.
Right? And those two things are distinct.
Yes.
Right?
Now that we've spoken about, black businesses being first doctor, first businessman, and the rest, how important is it to the new black? You've been there. You've lost a lot of money being the new black,
Yeah.
and this new black is not going away. It's something. Like a tag that's hanging on our shoulders. So, what advice would you give to the new black money generation and how they manage their finances?
Yeah. Look, and again, it's, I believe that there's what you call a mistake, and a
Yes.
mistake is doing something and it goes wrong.
Yes.
That's a mistake.
Yes.
But when you do something repeatedly,
Mhm.
it's a behavior.
Yes.
It's not a mistake.
Yes.
Right? And those two things are distinct.
Yes.
Right? So sometimes we need to learn, not only from the mistakes of our fellow black brothers and sisters, but let us learn from their behaviors
Yes.
as well. Right? What is it that others are repeatedly doing wrong? Right?
Yes.
And what are the do's and don'ts? All right. And to be honest with you, when you think about it, being a businessman, I think about it this way, in that my family, right, sacrifices for me to be here. In my office, I'm here very early in the morning till late at night.
Yes.
Early till late at night. All right. So each time I do that, my family is sacrificing
Yes.
for me,
Yes.
right? Which then means that, as I grow, right, and there's more and more sacrifice, as an example. Now, when they need my time, right, I cannot say that I cannot give them time
Yes.
when they absolutely need my time.
Yes.
Got to give them time. One. In that, what happens, what tends to happen is that, in a lot of cases when we start growing in finance, we start finding better families.
Yes.
And that is not the way to keep it sustainable. A wise man is a man who leaves a legacy for their children
Thank you.
at the end of the day.
Yes.
Right? Now, every single day when I wake up, I know it's a morbid way of thinking about it, but I'm thinking about my obituary every day.
Yes.
I wake up and I think, what are people going to say?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What are they going to say? Are they going to say that he had 10 rand to his name? Are they going to say he had 100 rands to his name? That actually doesn't matter. What they're going to talk about is the impact of the 10 rands on the 100 rands that I had in my name.
Yes.
Now, if there is no impact, right, it means that you're living a purposeless life,
Yes.
right, of that 10 rand or the 100 rand. So in the time we sacrifice, for our families and the reward that it gives, right, the thing that we must be asking is, what impact are we making in this life?
Yes.
Right? And because that's the legacy you leave your child.
Yes.
Right? That's the one inheritance. When you're no longer around in this world, they will know that my father did not approve of A, B, and C. And from a financial perspective, he always said that I must pay my tithe 10%, and I must save up, with every cent I get, 30%, etc., etc. Whatever works for you in your situation. It's leaving those legacies for children, at the end of the day.
Thank you. Actually, you've just summarized it, but I'll still find a way to ask you this question because you've mentioned it, along the way of how you were expressing yourself. What I've learned, right, from the School of Hard Knocks is that a person's financial lessons are not taught. They are experienced through the actions of the parents. In the next video, we'll be talking about how to identify your purpose in business. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.